I'm driving Peugeot's 807 2.2 litre, which is a diesel. I've been rather excited about getting this car because I've got one, but it's 4 years old, and I was wondering whether there are going to be any improvements. It has had a slight facelift, and I think it has definitely improved the looks, but obviously I did like the looks originally because I wouldn't have bought one otherwise. But now there's lots of chrome on this executive model, which I think really does make it look a lot sleeker. But saying that, at the end of the day, it still is a people carrier, so, you know, how sleek can they get? This Peugeot has a 6-speed gearbox, and whereas I normally like having gears to change, I do think this sort of car should be an automatic. You know, it's used for transporting lots of people, often on long journeys. I think, you know, it's an easy car to drive. Why not make it even easier by having it as an automatic? The gears also are a bit odd. I keep getting mixed up between third and fifth, so they don't have those lovely definite changes that other Peugeots have. And the engine's certainly powerful enough. You really do feel it has some good pulling power, which you'd need if you've got, you know, 7 adults, say, in the car and luggage as well. But it does, it feels nippy, it feels responsive, it's great for going around town. I was always pretty impressed by the interior of the original 807, but they have improved this by giving it a black interior, which is a lovely colour. It doesn't look a dead black, it's a lovely sort of charcoaly grey, and it really does make it look very plush, very expensive. There's been a slight change on the dash. Mine had 3 dials on it, which I always liked and thought it looked quite retro. There's still another retro look here, sort of almost looks like an old radio, and I'm not like really sure it actually goes with the look of the rest of the car. But in between that, we've also got a sat-nav, which is fantastically placed, I think. More at eye level than other sat-navs we've had in other cars. However, the sat-nav does come at a price. It's an extra $1,650, so it's quite a lot, but it does look very neat in there. I do find it an incredibly comfortable car to sit in, as do I think the passengers, because all 7 seats are pretty similar and will fit adults in very comfortably. Often I think you're quite compromised with 3 seats in the middle, that one of them is actually a bit smaller, whereas I don't think that's the case in this car. The only concern I do have is getting the seat belts attached in the middle row, because the seats are so close together. And if you've got a child's seat there with a child in it wiggling around and you're trying to pull that seat belt over them and then try and fit it in, it's quite a squeeze. The seats are quite flexible. You can swivel these front 2 seats round so you can face behind and make a table of the middle seats. Say you're stuck somewhere on a very rainy day and you want to play some games with the kids. You can take seats out to give more storage space for bags and what have you. Also, you can make this an 8-seater, which I think is a fantastic facility. The 2 back seats can be taken out and a bench put there instead. But of course the bench is slightly smaller and it is a bench, so it's more for 3 children rather than a couple of adults. The only concern with that is getting into that back. You've really got to flop these middle seats forward to gain access. And if you've got a child seat on one of the ISOFIT fittings, what do? You have to take that out and then flop the seat forward. Bit of a bind. While this really is a fantastic car for carrying 7 people, luggage space is limited. However, getting shopping in the back isn't so much of a problem. Deb and I managed to do about £140 worth and managed to get it in quite well. But I think then you may need to flop your seat forward and carry less people to get more luggage in. The reason we bought this car was for the sliding doors. It was something I just had to insist upon. For me, it's fantastic getting the kids in and out. When you're parking, it makes parking easier. No one's going to open the door and damage somebody else's car. And also, you know, if you need to get access to the kids quickly, it is brilliant. Also, getting them into their car seats. You haven't got the door wide open with traffic zooming towards you. You can really sort of keep them close to the car and get the kids in easily. For me, it's an absolute must for people carrier. It's never going to be a really economical car, but I think Peugeot have done the best they can with a very good engine. And I think really if you want to carry 7 people around, that's the price you have to pay. One of my concerns about this car is its reliability. There are lots of electronic things that can go wrong, and they do. There have been 10 recalls on this car in the past, and maybe things have improved now with this new 807. I had a friend who bought one of these cars, and her husband's very tall with very long legs, and the seat got stuck in his position, so when she came to drive the kids somewhere, she couldn't move it, and she had to call the RAC out to fix it. She's not very happy with it. This executive model comes in at $27,000, but we've got some added extras. £350 worth of metallic paint, £900 for the DVD, which is probably a must these days, we've got kids, and the sat nav is $1,650, so it does take the price up a fair amount.